When Gold Rush first aired, the idea of mining for gold seemed straightforward. Dig pan and hope for the best, but reality is never that simple. Parker Schnabel's latest venture took him deep into Alaska's rugged wilderness, where he stumbled upon a long-forgotten gold mine. What he discovered there would leave everyone stunned. Hidden beneath towering cliffs and dense forests, the abandoned site wasn't just deserted, it held secrets that could change everything. This was more than just another claim. It was a place where history, mystery, and ambition collided, unearthing a lost legacy. The first clue was small but intriguing: a rusted dredging bucket and a fragment of old mining equipment. Buried among tangled undergrowth and jagged rocks, these weren't just scraps of metal, they were remnants of miners who had worked this land decades ago. Back then, mining relied on brute force and basic tools, meaning they might have left gold behind without even realizing it. Parker's instincts told him there was something special about this place. But the land wasn't going to give up its secrets easily. The first soil test was a total bust. Not a single speck of gold. Frustration crept in, but quitting wasn't an option. Parker and his team dug into the mine's history, piecing together the stories of those who had worked the land before them. Old records hinted that miners had struck gold here only to leave in a hurry. Perhaps they thought the land was tapped out, or maybe the harsh conditions drove them away. His team included Mitch, a problem solver with a sharp eye, and Aura, the daughter of the claim's owner. Aura's knowledge of the area proved invaluable. She shared tales of past discoveries and pointed out subtle details others might have missed. One of her observations led to a breakthrough. She spotted a lone birch tree growing atop a strange mound of earth. She explained that such trees often sprouted where gold-rich tailings had been dumped long ago. Their roots could bring up gravel and maybe even traces of gold. The team got to work digging into the mound. They sifted through the dirt with deliberate care. Then it happened. A tiny glimmer of gold appeared in the pan. The pieces weren't huge, but they were enough to ignite hope. This small find reinvigorated the team, proving that there was still potential here buried under decades of dirt and doubt. The battle against harsh conditions. Meanwhile, back at Big Red, Parker's main mining operation in the Yukon, the crew was holding down the fort. Their hard work paid off with a haul of over 2,000 of gold. This success fueled Parker's determination to make the abandoned mine worth the effort. But Alaska's rough conditions weren't going to make things easy. Hard rock mining required drilling and blasting, an expensive and time-consuming process. The unpredictable weather and thick, clay-like soil made operations even harder. Equipment broke down at the worst moments, but the team was relentless. Every problem was just another puzzle to solve. Aura's knowledge of the land guided them to areas overlooked by past miners. Geological shifts and river movements might have redistributed gold over the years, she explained, making these spots worth exploring. As they dug deeper, they unearthed more remnants of the past. Rusted tools, forgotten shafts, and machinery left to rot. Each piece told a story of ambition and struggle. The connection to those who had come before them fueled their resolve. These miners had risked everything chasing their dreams, just like Parker's team was doing now. Persistence began to pay off. Soil tests started showing higher concentrations of gold, but every success came with new challenges. Machinery broke down, long hours blurred into endless days, and Alaska's wilderness tested their resolve at every turn. Still, the team refused to back down. Each setback was just another opportunity to prove their mettle. By the end of their first season at the site, they had uncovered enough gold to make the effort worthwhile. But this wasn't just about the money, it was about legacy. They were standing on the shoulders of giants, carrying forward a tradition of grit and determination. Every ounce of gold they pulled from the ground was a testament to that spirit. A new beginning. As the team packed up for the season, they reflected on how far they had come. The abandoned mine was no longer just a relic of the past, it was a place of new beginnings a proving ground for modern miners with a vision to see beyond the surface. There was still more to uncover, and they couldn't wait to get back to work. The second season kicked off with even more challenges. Early spring rains turned the terrain into a swampy mess, slowing progress and making every task harder. Alaska's unpredictable weather had always been a factor, but this year seemed particularly harsh. The team adapted, finding ways to operations running despite the mud and muck. Aura suggested focusing on higher ground to avoid the worst of the flooding. Her intimate knowledge of the area once again proved invaluable. She identified a plateau untouched by the early miners, theorizing that its elevation might have protected it from extensive work. It was worth investigating. Hauling equipment up the steep incline was a grueling task that took days to complete, but once they reached the site and began testing the soil, the results were promising. Initial pans revealed fine gold particles enough to justify a more extensive dig. As they worked, they unearthed more clues about the area's history. Old maps hinted at a network of underground tunnels that had been abandoned before they could be fully explored. Mitch speculated that these tunnels might lead to richer veins deeper underground. The team was ready to find out the forgotten mine that sparked a golden revolution. Exploring the tunnels was risky. Many had collapsed over the years, and the ones that remained intact were unstable. The team approached the task cautiously, reinforcing the walls as they went. The work was slow and nerve-wracking, but the potential rewards kept them motivated. As they ventured deeper, they found signs that the old miners had been on the brink of a major discovery. When they abandoned the site, broken tools and hastily discarded equipment suggested they had left in a hurry, perhaps driven out by the harsh conditions or a lack of resources. The deeper they went, the richer the soil became. By midsummer, the team was pulling out gold at a rate that exceeded their wildest expectations. The payoff was a testament to their hard work and perseverance, but the success came at a cost. The grueling conditions tested everyone's endurance. Leadership was put to the test as they worked to keep morale high and the team focused. Aura continued to play a crucial role. Her deep understanding of the land allowed the team to work more efficiently, avoiding wasted effort and targeting the most promising areas. She helped them navigate a new challenge, an area rich in gold but riddled with hard rock. This required iron specialized equipment and techniques, adding another layer of complexity to their operation. Despite the obstacles the team pressed on, they brought in rock crushing equipment to break through the tough layers and access the gold beneath. It was slow, labor-intensive work, but it paid off. By the end of the season, they had extracted enough gold to make all the hardships worthwhile. Parker and his team of hardworking miners took an abandoned site and transformed it into a thriving hub of activity. This season, the goal remained the same as before: extract as much gold as possible, but with a smarter approach. It wasn't just about digging holes randomly. They combined old school determination with cutting-edge technology. The team had to work efficiently, and they delivered spectacular results. Mitch, one of Parker's most trusted team members, played a key role with his methodical approach. His ability to analyze the land and trust his instincts became a game changer. Every nugget they uncovered confirmed they were on the right track. Morale soared with each glimmering flake of gold, proving their relentless effort was paying off. As the season progressed, the once forgotten mine transformed into a fully operational site. Machines roared through the valley, processing dirt and gravel around the clock. The rhythmic sounds of progress echoed through the landscape as the wash plant revealed tiny golden treasures for Parker. This season wasn't just another step in his career, it was a milestone. It was about proving that with a right mindset and a solid team, even the most challenging terrains could yield incredible rewards. As he stood at the edge of his claim, watching the sun set over the horizon, he felt a deep sense of accomplishment. Extracting gold wasn't just about wealth, it was about creating something meaningful and lasting, a legacy that would endure long after the last speck of gold was mined. The Alaskan wilderness tested them, but it also rewarded their grit and ingenuity. This journey wasn't just about gold mining, it was about the thrill of the hunt and the satisfaction of building something that could stand the test of time. As the team dug deeper, both literally and figuratively, they connected with the history of the land. Each layer of soil told a story, reminding them why they pushed forward. One of the most remarkable aspects of this operation was the advanced technology they employed. Heavy-duty machines operated with near-autonomous precision, and drones mapped out the terrain in record time. What used to take weeks was now done in hours, identifying the best digging spots and eliminating